neck and shoulders. Okay, great. That being said, let's start out on the back body, everybody. So find a nice comfortable position for yourself on your back. We'll take a couple minutes to check in with our breathing. Here comes our cycle people. Get yourself comfy, maybe pull your knees into your chest for just a sec, and then stretch on out. And just to engage with our breath, we are going to breathe in, hands overhead, breathe out. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. If you need a couple more cycles of those to engage with your breath, go ahead. Otherwise, we're just going to check in, maybe place our hands on our lower abdomen, feeling that abdomen rise and fall. So when you're ready, go ahead and pull your right knee in towards your chest. A little bit of a hug, a little bit tug it in. If your knees are bad, you can reach behind onto your thigh. Release the tension, open that leg up a little bit. Breathe into it. Any sore areas, go ahead and breathe into today. Just kind of let it relax down and out. Go ahead, and again, if you've got that pulled up nice and tight to your shoulder, release it a little bit down, bring it across your body, leaving both sides of your pelvis on the floor, just kind of warming up. Not quite a spinal twist yet. If you just got out of bed, we'll be nice to ourselves today. We have the tennis players out on the courts. They're bringing us some good energy today. So if you hear something, it's probably the tennis people. The wind is rustling through the leaves here. Go ahead and release that right leg on down. Pull the left knee up. Same thing. In towards your chest for 3 or 4 nice deep breaths. You can roll your ankle around if you like. The sad part is I wish I could point the camera up towards the trees instead of at me because it's so pretty up there. Go and release the tension on your knee, drop it out to the side, opening up your hip. While you're relaxing that hip, practice your abdominal breathing, breathing down into your lower abdomen, letting your belly rise. So some of the other classes I teach here at the club are Tai Chi. So again, really focusing on breathing. And also I teach a balanced stretch and just an active stretch. Go ahead and release any tension you have pulling that knee up and bring it across the midline over to the other shoulder, leaving your pelvis on the floor. Okay, go and release that and then just pull the other knee up with it. Both knees in towards your chest. Curl in nice and tight. Maybe come up and kiss your knees. Oh, nice deep stretch. And then release a little bit and you're just gonna roll your knees and your hips around. Loosening up the back. I had a couple requests for neck and shoulder, so we'll get on those. Like I said, there will be a little bit of cat camel. And when you're ready, roll the other way. But again, I'll give you some variations on how to stay off your shoulders so much. And it's a little early, so we're going to come into a nice gentle supine pigeon. Ankle on your knee, pull both knees in towards your chest. We'll get into the more aggressive prone one later in the practice. Again, breathing into those muscles that help hold us upright. One more nice deep breath. Trying to breathe into about an 8 or 9 count, trying to breathe out to an 8 or 9 count. Slowing your breathing, regulating your breath, and slowing your pulse. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Same thing. A little bit of pigeon. If you've been sitting a lot with the whole shutdown or been doing some traveling, these muscles can get really, really tight. You can always change that angle a little bit, see if you can find maybe a little bit more either aggressive or more comfortable, depending on what you're looking for, position to be in for that hip, your choice. And I'm sorry I don't have the PD and Maisie show. Poppy is not going to show up. All those things I enjoy when Summer's teaching. Okay. One more nice deep breath. Again, breathing down into your lower abdomen. Go ahead, pull both knees in towards your chest. Reset your low back. Rock back and forth a little bit. And then come on into happy baby, talking about Miss Poppy. We're going to kick on out, rocking back and forth, doing whatever feels good, loosening up your low back, loosening up your hips and legs. And then when you're ready, go ahead and roll onto your side. You're going to curl up into a small ball. We're going to do my nemesis. We're going to do hip flexors. Grab that top leg, pull it on back. If you've got a strap and you need to use that to wrap around that leg, that's great. The closer this knee is to your nose, the better off you are. We're trying to keep the back from going into hyperextension. You can hold it static. You can do it active a little bit. You can swing that leg on out and bring it back in, whatever feels better for you. Okay, go ahead and kick that out, shake it out. We're going to push ourselves on over to the other side. Oof. Curl up into a small ball again. Same thing. Hip flexor coming on back. Oh, the wind is picking up. Like I said, it's kind of pretty. We're listening to the leaves rustle back here, and normally we have little birds chirping back here, but today we have leaves rustling, so it's kind of cool. Go ahead and kick that out, switch it out. We're going to come up into our cat camel. Again, if you have bad shoulders, What you can do is you can do it this way. So you can put your hands on your knees and just do it this way. If your shoulders are okay, come on down to here, arcing on up, dropping on down. If you want, you can do a little forward and back motion, maybe a couple hip circles. If you're doing hip circles, go the other way. From here, we're going to, I'm going to take off the mic because it's going to fall off. We're going to come into down dog. Again, if your shoulders are bad, stay here in cat camel. It'll be a little less weight on your shoulder. We're going to come up into down dog. We're going to walk out the dog, loosen up our calves. And then when you're ready, heels go down, hips go up to the sky. And then open up into three-legged dog. Open up your hip, maybe do hip circles. That's not on the screen. Okay, come on down. Same thing, other side. Kick up into three-legged dog. And then open up into hip circles. And then back into three-legged dog. Back down. We'll come up into our forward fold. And that jump or walk up to the front, I'm walking. Just kind of hang out here for a little bit. Hands can be down, hands can be here. If you've got a block at home or maybe even a chair, if that hurts your low back, go ahead and use that as a prop. If not, just kind of loosen up, shake out, loosen your upper back, and breathe. When you're ready, bend into your knees, come on up. Come into prayer position. From there, we're going to step back with our left leg, right foot forward, coming into a little lunge. The farther apart your feet are this way, the better your balance. If you want to work on your balance, you're going to bring it on in a little more tightrope. Or just can come into warrior. Bending into our front knee, straightening our back. As we breathe in, we're gonna straighten our knee, look back, little bit of balance. The people on the lawn are wondering what I'm doing to them. Sink into static, trying to contract our core, pull our hip forward a little bit, come into a little bit of another hip flexor stretch, a high lunge. Then when you're ready, it's a little strength move. You can either tap in the middle or just swing on through. Come on up, a little bit of balance. If your balance is bad, of course, you can tap on down. Wherever you're at, grab the wall. We're going to come on out. A little bit of different balance pose. Whoa. The wind is blowing. It adds a little bit to the process. So with that being said, let's come into tree in the wind. Ah. If it's not windy in your house and your balance is good, you can add a little bit by circling your wrist and your ankle. But yeah, I'm laughing because the wind just about blew me over. Okay, come on down, everybody. We're going to kick back with our right leg now. Same thing. So I'm going to do it this way because there was a little bit of confusion here on the lawn. We're going to, this knee's bent, this knee's straight, warrior. Looking out over the horizon. As you breathe in, straighten out that front knee, look back, palms come up. Breathe out, palms come forward. Working at your own pace, working with your breathing. Slower is better. Shoulders down. Sink into it when you're ready. Lock out that knee. And then when you're ready, again, here's our strength move. If you want to stop in the middle, that's okay. Come on up into balance. Come on out. Oh, okay. I'll start shouting at you. Okay, finally, tree in the wind, everybody. And again, roll around if your balance is doing pretty good. Okay, come on back to center. There was our fun balance stuff for the day. Nice deep breath in. Swan dive on down, everybody. Come into monkey, breathe in, breathe out. We're gonna make our way back onto the mat. Come into a little bit of down dog for just a sec. Kind of working on our way, getting down onto our hands and knees. And then we're gonna sit. If you have a bolster, great. If you don't, just comfortable seated position. We've got chairs here on the lawn if you want to use those, everybody. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. We got a bunch of requests for neck and shoulders, so all good stuff. We'll start with our neck. We're going to drop our left hand down, sink into the right. Oh, and just again, breathe into those sore muscles. If you want to add a little nod to relax that a little bit more, go ahead. Go ahead and turn to look to your right knee slightly, a little change of angle. If you take that left hand and you point your fingers back to the back of your room, it'll help open up that shoulder a little bit. Okay, come on back up. We're gonna go into the middle. We're gonna tuck our chin back a little bit. We're gonna come straight down. If you want, you can add an assist with your hand, but the line of drive is going this way, not down. So you're pushing up towards the ceiling or the sky. Come on up, rolling your shoulder blades down your back. Drop your right hand down, tilt your head towards the left. 2 more nice deep breaths, everybody. Go ahead and look towards your left knee. Again, if you want to open up that right shoulder, you're going to point your fingertips back towards the back of the room. A little bit of levator scapula stretch. One more nice deep breath, everybody. Come on back to center. We'll do our little bit of posterior neck stretch again. We're going to tuck our chin. We're going to come straight on down. Okay, come on up. Roll your shoulders around a couple times. Up, back, and around. We'll do a little bit of shoulder work. So take your left hand, bring it across your body. If you don't find a good stretch with that, release the tension a little bit. Try thumb down. Infraspinatus muscle, second most commonly injured rotator cuff muscle. Again, usually not a heavy lifting problem, usually a pushing problem. Release the tension a little bit, come up at the ankle. Oh, and breathe into it. Okay, go ahead and release that. Same thing, other arm. We're going to come across, again, thumb up, thumb down, your choice, infraspinatus muscle. You can do this active or static. Those of you that hop on to my Tuesday, Wednesday classes know we usually do active, but I think that static is a little more restful for yoga. And then release the pressure a little bit, come up at the angle in between your shoulder and your ear. Nice deep breath, one more time. Bring that on down, shake it out if you need to, roll your shoulders back. This one's gonna be wise owl looks back. We're gonna open our hands, point our thumbs back. Actually, I lied. We're gonna do pectoralis first. We're gonna stretch back. Pectoralis is a fan-shaped muscle. You're gonna come up an inch or two every time, looking for that portion of your pectoralis that is tighter than the rest of it. So, and then go back and do that tight one a couple more times. Okay, last one. And then we're going to incorporate everything we were doing. We're going to roll our shoulders back, point our thumbs back, look over our shoulder. Wise owl looks back. A great stretch for if you've been at the computer too long. I know a lot of people are doing crossword puzzles right now, so your hands are way in front of yourself. This is the counterbalance that you're squeezing your shoulder blades down and back together, looking back over your shoulder. Oh, little bird just went flying by and ran into one of our lanterns. Yeah, it is. It is never the same back here on the lawn. I gotta tell you. I was in my yard yesterday. I had a bird fly into my house. I had to wrap him up in a towel and take him out. Oh, oh, we're all getting bird stories here. The birds. The oh, last one, everybody. The birds are looking for a nice, warm place to stay. We'll do eagle arms just because we've got some shoulder issues. Again, be nice to yourself. If this is too much, feel free not to do it. We're going to go left hand over right hand. We're going to make circles with our torso. So I'm going to turn to the side because I've got this black jacket on. We're kind of coming in, coming out. Stir the pot the other way. And then we're going to open up chest to the sky. Oh, undoing all that. Coming back, placing our right hand on top of our left hand. Same thing. Okay, go ahead and go the other way. Okay, last one. When you're ready, open up, open up. Oh, feels so good. Oh. And since we're already seated, we'll do a little bit of spinal twist. So we're going to push forward, come on up. Again, rolling your shoulder blades down your back, spinal twist to the right. Now that hopefully we're warmed up a little bit, we can be a little more aggressive with this motion. If you're coming to the right with me, really feel those left ribs expanding. Come on back to center. Interlace your fingers again, pushing on out, giving your palms a nice stretch. Come on up. Spinal twist to the left. Okay, come on back. A little bit of quadratus lumborum stretch. Place your right hand on the earth. Left hand comes up. Left sit bone stays deeply planted into the earth. Our Japanese maple is going off right now. It is so pretty. And those of you that have been here at the club, we have a line of pistachio trees coming up as you come into the club. So pretty. Go ahead and release that. Come over to the other side. Same thing. And then again, coming on down, trying to build from least aggressive to most aggressive. Stick your right foot out flat. Bring your left foot on the outside of your right knee. Pull your left knee towards your right shoulder. Ooh, there goes the wind. And we're going to come into a little spinal twist. If you like, you can come into seated staff pose. Seated staff pose is an IT band stretch, kicking that leg up, opening it up. But again, spinal twist is just fine wherever you're at today. Okay, come on down, shake that one out. Same thing, other side. Pulling that knee in tight to the opposite shoulder. Spinal twist. Again, if you want to kick out, you can kick out. Go ahead and drop down. We'll do one more nice little neck roll before we make our way into pigeon, because I promised. Drop your head to the side. Just roll back and forth a couple times. Oh, find that spot that still needs a little bit of love and go ahead and nod into that. And when you're ready, come on up, roll your shoulder blades on back. We're going to get into pigeon however you like. I'm going to start out in cat camel and just from there push right into down dog. Kick on up with that right foot, swing it on up towards your nose, dropping on over, coming into pigeon. Again, if this is too aggressive for you, you can do supine pigeon again. Absolutely, do it safe for your body. Oh, and this one we're just going to sit and breathe for a little bit. This should be a hurt so good. Like I said, if you need to roll over on your back, do it supine. That is absolutely lovely. Okay, go ahead and unwind out of that, pushing up with your left toe, coming up with your left knee. Bring that leg on back, kick that leg back, bring it down, come back into down dog. Same thing, other side. Oh, pushing up, hips to the sky. Bring that left foot up, circle it around a couple times if you like, and then swing it on through, coming into pigeon on the other side. Okay, when you're ready, push into that right toe, lift up that right knee, bring that foot on back, come into down dog last time. Pushing your hips up towards the sky. We're going to make our way back onto our back body. Perfect. We're going to roll up into a small ball. Again, rocking back and forth, massaging your low back. We're going to do an inversion. We haven't done an inversion in a while. We're just going to stick our feet up towards the sky. If you're at home and you've got a wall or a chair that you can put your feet up on, relax even more into it. Some yogis say you should do an inversion every day, so you can pedal out your feet. Good for circulation. Good if you're having a little bit of swelling in your ankles. Oh. Drop your knees on down to your chest one more time. Rocking back and forth. We're going to come into a little happy baby. So again, kind of bookending things, starting how we stopped, or stopping how we started. Got it backwards today. And then if you like and you're ready, knees together, feet together, come into a little spinal twist, goal post your arms. Of course, if you're at home and you've got a bolster and you want to put on your knees, absolutely. When you're ready, contract your core, pull your belly button back up in and pull your knees up, switching over to the other side. Okay, pulling your belly button in, bringing your knees back up to center, knees in towards your chest one last time. We're gonna stretch our heels out towards the edge of the room, our hands up above our head, full body stretch. Oh, go and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, full body stretch. Okay, one more time. We'll do our breathing. So as we breathe in, our hands are going to come up. As we breathe out, our hands are coming down. We're going to do a couple cycles of that. I'm going to leave you with a little bit of guided meditation as we make our way into our final posture, our Shavasana. So breathe in, breathe out. And then when you're ready, like I said, make your way into Shavasana. If there's one more pose you need to do, great, go ahead and do it. I'm going to get up, I'm going to get my little script and talk you through a nice guided meditation to finish out your day. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you again for checking in with me. I appreciate the opportunity that Summer gave me to come and spend the day with you. So. Breathing into your abdomen, nice relaxation. Nice deep breath in, breathing into your abdomen, releasing any tension that might be left. Breathe slowly, smoothly, and deeply in and out through your nose. Let the inhale start in your belly and then rise gently up into the chest. As the breath slows and deepens, let go of any thoughts or distractions and allow the mind to focus on the breath. Draw your focus deeply into your body to its very core, finding a place of stillness, quiet, and peace. Feel this place of inner peace begin to nourish with your breath and awareness, slowly beginning to grow and expand outward. Feel this place expand to your entire being. Feel your inner peace completely saturating your body and radiating outwards into the world.